residents in our region have some concerns, and Congressman Doug Lamborn is listening.
KRDO News Channel 13's Jonathan Petromala sat down one-on-one with the congressman for a conversation about those concerns.
Colorado Springs is a military town, and Congressman Doug Lamborn is concerned about the thousands of civilian military contractors who received this furlough letter last week. He says people's paychecks are a part of a political game.
In a few cases, there's been a deliberate attempt to make things harder on the public than they really have to be.
These two contractors who didn't want to be identified say that they will be out thousands. But Congressman Lamborn says nothing will change until the new budget in October.
The spending cuts have to happen to save the budget. But I would like to see them spread out where it's not just defense bearing the brunt, bearing the majority of the cuts.
Speaking of cuts, the Fort Carson commander warns looming Pentagon budget cuts could affect troop numbers at the Army base.
I don't know how that's going to play out, but the good news is that the Combat Aviation Brigade, which is over 3,000 soldiers, is on track.
Lamborn says there is one thing that has him concerned about troops stationed at Fort Carson: the legalization of marijuana.
I have the concern that if marijuana is freely available here in El Paso County, that could have a detrimental effect on the order and discipline of soldiers who are stationed at Fort Carson.
He hopes local communities block the sale of recreational marijuana, but there is one local issue that he is in full support of: Colorado Sheriff's lawsuit against the state of Colorado over gun control.
It is feel-good legislation. It would not have solved, it would not have prevented what happens. And I don't know why they're enacting laws that would not have solved the problem.
Congressman Lamborn is also calling for a select committee on Benghazi that would have the ability to call witnesses and issue subpoenas.